Well, good evening. Bill Taylor here from the Ken's 5 Digital Center. Didn't know this shot was a... You know what I can do? Let's just do this a little bit. There we go. Good to see everybody. Blessings to you and yours on a fabulous Tuesday night. Hope it's a great one for you. It is a nice one. It's a chilly one, and we will freeze. Yep. Even though, we're starting to get a little more sun today, and probably again tomorrow will be another sunny one before we start clouding up on Thursday. But the best part is this gradual warming trend. You know, it's not dramatic. We're still way below average for this time of year. On January 27th, we should be hitting temperatures about 20 to 25 degrees warmer than where we are. But we will take it, right? We're moving in the right direction. So tonight, we're already below freezing at Bernie. A lot of 39s. You got 36 at Lackland, though. Same at Castroville. Interesting to see Lackland 3 degrees cooler than the airport already. 39 at Stinson. 40, though, at Floresville, Seguin. New Braunfels already at 36. We will not be as cold as we were this morning. I don't know if you saw this morning's lows. Hello, Marcy. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, too. Thanks for watching. We were 3 away from a record low. We tied one yesterday from 1897, and once again, that was a cold year because we definitely had the 2 days in a row of record lows that are still in place another year because we tied yesterday's. Today's was 18, 3 away. 17 Hondo, 19 Pleasanton, and then 16s at San Marcos, Austin, 15 out of Junction. But I'll say that the cold air mass has definitely bottomed out, if you will. We've seen the coldest this particular air mass has to offer. Here's where we're going Wednesday morning. 23 to 24 should be the coldest at Bandera and Bernie. And 29 for us, while 27 New Braunfels. Timberwood Park's always a little colder than us, as is Hondo. The Medina Valley will get a few degrees colder than us. So I'm going with 26 out there. Thank you, Tasha. God bless you, too. And so, yeah, I wanted to show you just, again, where we should be. Oh, well, let me, you'll see the high here for us. See who got the warmest today. 49. So we're getting there, right? We were 42 yesterday. 40. No, we were right at 40 yesterday. So we still have a little ways to go. At least we're above the average low. That's a start. 21 compared to 42, 49 compared to 64. So quite the difference. Here's what else. As we hit 49, there were several 50s, 54 at Eagle Pass, Carrizo Springs. All right, something's wrong at George West and Beeville. They were definitely warmer than that for afternoon highs today. 45 at Bernie, 51 at Seguin. So the sun definitely making a difference. Air mass has bottomed out, if you will. But we did have high clouds today, not the rain producers, but a little Pacific moisture. You'll see it streaming in here on water vapor from west to east. Good westerly flow aloft. Pacific moisture with some mid and upper level clouds, thin layer. And you can still see a good amount of dry air that's working its way in on the heels of this bank of clouds. That's why we should get more sunshine tomorrow. But then we're clouding up before the next front. So I'll show you, it's another big system up to the north and northeast that'll swing through and drag this next front into South Texas by Friday morning. Thursday night, Friday morning. So looks like we'll cloud up, get a slight chance of rain. It doesn't appear we'll get a big chance. We don't have upper level support. We don't have a lot of moisture. Look at the dew points to stay in the 30s to maybe 40s. And that's just not going to be ample enough moisture. This front comes through, as we call it, moisture starved. Because just when they're getting up to the mid 40s, look at that. They already start dropping as we start getting a north wind as early as Thursday night. Speaking of which, where is, if we get future winds up here, get a look at maybe when the front starts to show itself. That's temps, sorry. Let's see. Okay, get me down here then. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like Thursday night. That's going to be the leading edge, or at least an outflow from out ahead of the front. But yeah, I don't see much in the form of rainfall. Let's look at a long-range model. This is the GFS. Thursday night. You see showers in the Gulf, and then you can see the cloud bank associated with the front, but not a drop expected. Now there's a chance Monday, Tuesday of next week. Little impulse comes in from the west. All right. Could probably throw that in there too. Yeah, we're looking at a chance next Tuesday, Wednesday. Hello, Jesse. What are the possibilities of having another Arctic blast come down our way? Well, we got another front. It wouldn't be a blast like we just experienced, but this front that I'm showing you on Friday. And then the next one, that's it looks like a Pacific front or even a upper level disturbance that gives us the rain chance Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Tasha, do you think there will be any patches of ice or freezing fog to worry about during the 4 a.m., 5 a.m. commute? Oh, no, not at all. Everything is dry. Everything is clear. You're in good shape. Just a cold morning, right around 30 for sure on the I-35 corridor. Thank you so much for the update. You're welcome, Anne Marie. Good to see you. Yeah, gradual, Rudy. I mean, it's not, warming up to even average temps for our winter season. Our time of year, we should be hitting about 63 or 64, but that's coming next week, and it's brief. I mean, we're just not going to be hitting what we should be hitting. We're going to stay below average for the foreseeable future. What I was talking about was Tuesday, Wednesday with those rain chances. Looking best, maybe late Tuesday. And those temperatures will be the closest to average before we go back down right around 60 the 5th and 6th. And then the weekend of the 7th and 8th, we're in the mid-50s with some cold mornings that are near freezing. So yeah, it doesn't appear we will be seeing normal conditions. Thursday rather, close, colder morning than normal. Really? Melting, but when I went outside today, the weather was great. Different kind of cold. Yeah, I guess, it's going to be on things, right? You're going to still see some ice on railings, maybe on your deck, maybe on a car that hasn't been started up and moving. But the roads, because they're being traveled, aren't holding anymore. Oh, you're welcome, Elisa. Turn for ice at any point during the weekend. No. The moisture is not going to be a part of this cold. This next cold blast will be, it'll be chilly. We're going down to the mid-20s, but it's going to be dry air. So you're very welcome. Be safe on the roads, as always, Tasha, especially 35. Oh, my gosh. Leave with extra time, because sometimes an accident on 35 can put you about 30 to 45 minutes behind schedule. It's incredible, because it's just so packed. Hey, Ari, actually enjoying the cold. You like this? Yeah, exactly, right? Open the windows. I don't know about that, but definitely refreshing to use a heater instead, right? Personally, I can't wait until it warms up. I would take 95 to 100 over this any day. I was looking at Toledo, Ohio, which, it's a big town, right? It's a big city. And their temperatures, this cold air mass that we're getting, when we go up to Ohio, they're high on Saturday. The low was like 13 below, high of 7, and the wind chill was like 30 below. I can't even wrap my head around living there. You just can't do anything. At least in 95 to 100, we can still go swimming. We can still go play golf. I mean, it's hot, but, that kind of cold, that's crippling, and you're not going anywhere. Hey, Celeste. Hey, Michelle. I don't know how, I mean, we wouldn't get that cold in New Jersey. The Midwest gets, obviously, from Iowa. I was talking to a buddy of mine that grew up as a farmer in Iowa, and they had, from our cold snap, the air mass that was heading our way, the wind chills were literally 40 below. I mean, just, what? 35 is a whole other beast with all that. Oh, I know. I'm telling you. Hey, Jeanette. Ready for the warm, right? So, yeah, those rain chances are looking decent for next week, according to the GFS model. Let's hope for it. We really need some rain. Today's Tuesday, but let's take a look at what will be updated Thursday, and that's the National Drought Report. Where are you? Then I'll get you back to the 7-day or 14-day and say goodnight. Wow. Okay, since last Thursday, that's several more counties added to extreme status. Now, all of Bear, the entire I-35 corridor from Laredo practically, even though that pocket around Laredo is in moderate drought, but then the rest of Webb County is in extreme drought. And then look at that. Wow. That's a lot. It cuts off fast once you get to Medina County, Bandera, Kerr. But man, that's a lot of extreme drought. We need rain. Hi there, Maritza. How are you? Having a freezing temp this weekend in South. Yes, we will. So mid-20s, hill country, teens on both Saturday, Sunday. That's why don't unwrap the pipes. I would keep them because you're going to want them wrapped this weekend. And there'll be another cold snap. I mean, we're just getting into February on Sunday. And keep in mind, I mean, you might want to drip the faucets this weekend, but the freezing temps tonight, tomorrow night are light freezes. Probably no drip necessary. Maybe tonight in the hill country. Oh, you know what? I did forget to show you one winter weather advisory. Even though it's not technically an advisory up around the hill country, that's what we call a special weather statement. And it's on the wind chills that are possible between 5 and 8 a.m. tomorrow, 12 to 15 degrees. That's going to be Kerrville, Bernie, Comfort. So just keep that in mind. Fredericksburg. The freeze warning, now this isn't more than an advisory, it's a warning, from Cotulla, Tilden, East through Goliad and Victoria for tomorrow morning. So that's still in effect. Dominic, Berkshires are loving this. I bet. You're welcome, Maritza. My pleasure. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up on this awesome Tuesday night. God bless you on an awesome Wednesday, an even better Wednesday. Tasha, drought-wise, did the levels get worse, or are we still about the same? No, I mean, levels, we were a little more exceptional. I think, it's between extreme and exceptional. So if you say we've improved, the hill country has, but the city and Southwest is not. I mean, from extreme to exceptional is not much of a difference. Exceptional is obviously worse, yes, but so if you call it any improvement, maybe just a touch, but not very much. God bless you all. Hope to see you tonight on Ken's 5 News at 10. Got all the day's news and, of course, some sports with Nate Ryan. Love you all. God bless you.